want some sauce?
Scene 1, Apple, take 1.
What's up, everybody? How's it going out there? So I'm in the process of cleaning my floors in my house, and right here next to the oven and stove, I always have a problem with grease and oil that splatters out of the pan onto the floor. And I've tried every type of cleaner there is to try to get it up. It simply does not want to come up with traditional cleaners, and I want to get this stuff up because it's, let's face it, it's disgusting, right? So I have an idea, and sometimes you got to think out of the box if you want things to work, and this should work, and I'm going to show you how you can get this up really easy and not spend a lot of money either, or time. So I've tried things like Spick and Span, I've tried Pine Sol, you can name it. I've tried Lysol, I've tried 409, you name it, Simple Green, just not working. So what I'm going to do is an old-fashioned favorite, Easy Off. This is barbecue, but this should work just fine. And also, if there's any on the bottom of my stove, I can go ahead and hit that as well. Now, obviously, there's no heat here. I'm also trying to hit the grout area, but it's important to make sure that if you are going to just use a mop, that you don't have any cleansers or anything inside there that can mix with this and create a gas that will make you sick. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to mop the rest of the house, and I'm going to let this just sit. And when I come back, let's see if it works. There's one thing I should mention. There are some Easy Offs out there that don't have as much fumes, and so I would recommend using something like that. This just smells like lemon, so it's not a big deal, and it's right next to a sliding glass door that I have open, so I'll be fine as far as the fumes go. Get some of this off of the stove, which actually worked fantastic, better than that brand Fantastic. And I can go through and use a regular cleaning agent after I get the majority of this off. So now it's really just a grout. It needs to be cleaned, because look at that. It worked very well. I got all of it up. Very cool. Very cool. But yeah, now it's just a grout. It looks like I might need to work on that a little bit with a sponge or a toothbrush. But at the end of the day, the Easy Off seemed to work pretty well on that oil and grease. Yeah, I had tried everything to get that up, and it just simply did not want to come up. Easy Off looks like the way to go. Anyway, guys, I would call that a success. It also worked on the outside of the oven real well. I'm going to take a regular cleanser, clean everything up now that the majority of the grease is up. But yeah, that did really well. Okay, so step one worked. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Easy Off once again in the grout areas. Now I'm thinking that if I end up grabbing a handy dandy toothbrush and just kind of work this a little bit, it will clean it up. And so far it looks like I am accurate on that assumption. Yeah, and I think the longer this sits, the better it would work, because this is definitely cleaning that grease up. And I'm hardly scrubbing at all. And this brush, this toothbrush, is soft tipped, so it's not even hard. I mean, hard tip would definitely be better. Now it looks like if I do maybe 2 treatments like this, and then go through with the normal cleanser that they use for grout, I think that this would end up cleaning things up pretty damn well. Go in the direction of the grout here. What do you guys think? I think that's a victory. Over on the left side, you can see where I hadn't sprayed it. and how dark it is, but it was even darker over on the right side. And when we kind of zoom in, you can still see that there's a little bit inside there, but it's dramatically cleaner. And I'm thinking that if I do this maybe twice, after I'm done doing this twice, go through with the typical grout cleaner that you would get from Home Depot, Lowe's, anywhere like that, I think this stuff would look pretty close to being new. And then let it dry out and seal it up, and then that way you don't have to end up doing this again for quite a while. But the easy off is definitely the easy way to go, no doubt. I didn't really even have to scrub, no elbow grease at all, just a little bit of time. If you ended up having one of them floor scrubbers, whoo-wee. And quite honestly, an electric toothbrush, one of them $5 ones, I bet you would probably do wonders on that too, because it would be able to not just go back and forth, but it would be going in all different directions and get really inside that grout. Anyway, guys, there you go. Hopefully you liked that. And if you did, make sure you subscribe, make sure you watch some of my other videos, click like and all that other good stuff. Until next time, talk to you later.